Back a long time ago, I had a Twitter account. And something people used to do on Twitter a lot was subtweet or subliminal tweet. What would happen is someone would subtweet and the person who the tweet was about would read it. And they'd ask, hey, was that tweet about me? The person who sent the tweet would say, I wasn't even thinking about you. No, I wasn't even thinking about you like that. But a hit dog will holler. That phrase, a hit dog will holler, we ran into the ground. We said that all the time. Every time somebody subtweeted, a person would respond and everyone would say a hit dog will holler. A bunch of you bitches, and when I say bitch, I mean female dog, got hit over the past week. A viral video got put out by this chick named Amy called What These Bitches Do Wrong. Y'all went apeshit. Y'all hated on her so bad. Amy pretty much started a shitstorm. Bitches responded to Amy with the most nasty comments I've ever read.
Oh, Amy's stupid. Amy, I disagree. Bitch, you ugly. Bitch, your man probably killed himself so you wouldn't have to deal with you.
Word. What did she say that was so wrong that deserved all that hate? I watched the video, and as a man, I agree with her 100%. All you single bitches waving your finger around a nigga's face. Talking about you single, y'all the main ones who disagree with her. So maybe you should take a look at that before you start responding with all these videos. She made a lot of good points. Number one, nagging, controlling bitches. Don't nobody want to hear that shit. If you only notice the bad in somebody, eventually they're gonna stop trying to do good, because what's the point? If you complain every time he says hi and goodbye to a bitch, you just need to stop being so damn insecure all the time. He's not gonna stop once you start complaining. He's just gonna do it when you're not looking. Stop being so dumb and insecure all the time. He's not trying to fuck everything that walks. And if he is, that's on your dumb ass for being with him. You knew what type of nigga he was when you met his ass. You thought he was gonna change? For what? For you? Bitch, please. But if and when you do find a decent man and you shit bricks every time he smiles at another woman, he's not gonna put up with that forever, because that's not who he fell in love with. Be confident that your man is trustworthy. Good men don't cheat just because they want some pussy. They cheat because they see in someone else what they used to see in you. The confidence and strength to be your own person, not be on his nuts 24/7. You were confident and strong when you met, right? Another thing, don't worry about your man cheating. If he is, there's nothing you can do about it. I do understand that you can be blindsided by an affair. There's nothing you can do about it. That's between him and God. Just whatever you do, don't be all up in his face trying to make sure he's doing right all the time. He's a grown-ass man. He's gonna do what he wants to do. It's up to you to decide whether you want to be around that or not. Number two, appreciate your man. Women spend their childhood dreaming of a perfect future. Perfect husband, perfect house, perfect family, and perfect hair. And men spend their entire adult life trying to make that possible for you. They work their ass off to make sure the bills are paid, food's on the table, and still have enough left over for you to get your hair and nails did. But the one thing that we can't make perfect is ourselves, because no one's perfect. So if we're doing our absolute best to make you happy, say thank you. We ain't gotta do it. Men sacrifice a lot to be with you. Appreciate that shit. We could still be that same nigga you met playing PlayStation all the time and leaving the seat up after we pee. Here's a trade-off. Instead of making him get rid of his PlayStation, just learn a couple of games. You might enjoy it. Number three, still do you. When you were single, you were worried about you. Now that you got a man, you're so concerned with his dumb ass that you forgot to take care of yourself. You ditch all your friends and you expect him to do the same. Be for real. Can you really be happy sitting with the same motherfucker day in and day out? So what makes you think he's gonna be happy doing it? Be the same person he fell in like, lust, or love with. When you first meet a guy and you start courting, you make sure you wore the best clothes, got your hair done, your makeup done, you were very well groomed. Now that you got a man, you don't give a fuck anymore. Women are notorious for getting a man and letting themselves go. That just means you really aren't the person you said you were when you first met him. Number four, flirting with other bitches. First, you have to establish the difference between flirting and just being nice. If you're just smiling, cracking jokes and whatnot, that's not flirting to me. That's just called human nature. Just because you fell in love with it doesn't mean he used that as a ploy to get into your pants. It just means that he was himself and you liked it. You can't be mad at him for that. Sometimes this gets mistaken for flirting because women think all men think about is sex. Oh, you're right. We think about sex, not what sex would be like with your dumb ass. If you're talking about sex and trying to take someone home, then yeah, that's flirting. But otherwise, don't get so caught up in what he's saying. He's just talking. Number five, let him do what he wants to do. Again, a man is gonna do whatever he wants to do regardless of how you feel about it. Let's be honest, so are you. If you try and tell a grown man what he can and cannot do, you're gonna be miserable. If he can't help but do something that you just can't live with, who Who are you to tell him to change? He's gonna change if he wants to, but if he doesn't, you can't mold him into your little puppet that's gonna obey your every order. That'll just push him away. What you wanna do is compromise. I can't explain compromise to you. If you don't understand that already, then you might wanna reconsider the whole dating process. Don't get all mad that you're being called a bitch. I mean, all you keep saying is that all men are dogs. So what that make you? And shout out to Amy. She's got a bunch of videos. Go and check out her page, and that video, I'll put a link right around here somewhere. Keep putting dicks in your mouth, Amy. Seems to be doing you pretty good at 19.